My name is Naseeruddin. I'm practicing here in Schaumburg, Illinois for the past 11 years. I'm a medical doctor. I have double board certification in venous medicine, also background training in internal medicine. However, I've been specializing in aesthetics, and I've been doing my best to make patients feel and look their greatest. There is nothing more rewarding than making my patients walk out and giving them the confidence that they need, both with their inner beauty and also their inner health. I'm on staff at the local hospitals at St. Alexius and Alexian Brothers Medical Center, and I'm doing my best to utilize the latest in injection and laser techniques to give my patient the best results that they can perceive. I come from a humble middle-class background. I am the only physician in my family. My parents have immigrated here from India, and we reside in the northwest suburbs of Chicago. I'm involved in many community outreach programs, and I try my best to do philanthropy to give back to my community and those in need. So my passion in life is to live, learn, and excel, to every day make myself a better person, a better human being, and a better doctor. SmartGraft has been a fantastic new addition to the practice. It's the latest in hair transplantation techniques. Gone are the days of strip harvesting where you would have to do a surgical excision and suturing and staples. Now with SmartGraft, you have much less downtime, a speedier recovery, and patients are getting fantastic results, returning to their lifestyles back in 72 hours. My inspiration to be a physician in this field is the ability to take care of my patients the best way that I can, to give them optimum results and having the satisfaction of knowing that I've done the best that I could do in taking care of them. There are many causes of hair loss. Heredity, for example, is one. What we may know as androgenetic alopecia, where you have a family history of, for example, male pattern balding, and that carries down into the generations. Hormonal imbalances. For example, some patients actually produce an excess amount of DHT, or dihydrotestosterone, and this causes more hair loss, particularly in the top of the head, and you would see this in many men. Nutrition is another one. They've done some studies that show that if you're not taking the adequate amount of nutrition and vitamin and elements, that could also induce hair loss. For example, if patients are not leading a happy, healthy lifestyle, and smoking per se, could also facilitate oxidative stress and free radical formation, causing more hair loss. There is the routine day-to-day lifestyle of stress that's shown that the more stress that you have, it creates an oxidative or an inflammatory state, which can affect the hair follicles and predispose to premature hair loss. The options for hair restoration that are surgical would be follicular unit extraction and strip harvesting. And now we have different techniques that are non-surgical. Non-surgical would be, for example, SmartGraft, which has been ideal for extraction of hair follicles and without the usage of strip harvesting. There is pharmacotherapy, various medications that you can use to help in restoring hair growth and decreasing production of DHT, which is dihydrotestosterone. For example, Propecia would be one of them. Then we also have some topical emollients that you could use as well, such as Rogaine or minoxidil. And there is also stem cell therapy as well. Now we are using platelet-rich plasma to help induce stem cells on the scalp to help proliferate and grow more hair. This is new and cutting-edge technology, combined with SmartGraft, has been giving amazing results. SmartGraft has many advantages, and number one, it's the newest and latest technology. You have a much speedier recovery using SmartGraft, and it's actually done with local anesthesia. You no longer have to go under general anesthesia or even twilight for the matter. The procedure itself harvests follicles at a much faster and speedier rate. That minimizes the length of the procedure and also the patient experiencing technical difficulties or even more post-op pain. FUE hair transplantation candidates now are a vast range of diverse patients. We're using hair follicles from various donor sites, for example, the beard and also the scalp. But we're not just transplanting into the hair in the scalp, we're also reproducing eyebrows or patchy alopecia where women may have bald spots. This allows patients to get back into their normal state of health and their day-to-day routine with a much speedier recovery than the old days. Back in the day, you'd have to do a strip harvest where you would have to do surgical excision. There was a significant amount of downtime. But now with SmartGraft, all that's changed. The recovery process with SmartGraft is exceptional. 48 to 72 hours, patients are back to their normal lifestyles, doing their normal day-to-day activities. They have less post-op pain than, for example, back in the day when you used to do strip harvesting. There was staples involved, there was significant bleeding, post-op pain, but now with SmartGraft, all that's completely changed. The newest technology, the latest innovation has created healthier, happier hairlines. Patients have been recovering and returning back to their work styles within 72 hours. 1 month after, you can barely tell you had the procedure. Typically, you can expect to see results within 4 months. Initially, for the first 3 months, there's actually some hair shedding or hair trauma. Then what happens is about 4 months, the hair follicle really starts to take root. Between 6 to 9 months, you're going to see a denser, thicker hairline. After about 9 to 12 months, you're going to see a thicker, fuller hairline, depending on where the transplanted grafts have been implanted. Typically, after about 1 year, you're going to see optimum results. So I've just gotten the SmartGraft procedure done. I really didn't feel any of the injections. I have very minimal pain, and I'm going to follow up with the post-op protocols and make sure that everything heals accordingly. And I'm really excited to see my results.